I don't know what's using my upload. But at least it's not at 999 now. I can play it about 100 ping. Alright. Oh, Sam joined while I was busy doing tech stuff. Alright, let's go. Have we done all this? Hey Sam, sorry about that. I'm having technical issues with my stream. My ping is like 200, 400. How's it going? How are you? Oh, what's that? Marrow or something. Yeah. That was really weird. It's probably just because my ping's at 900 again. Yeah, I can't stream basically with a 900 ping. Can't play at all. I'm alright, thanks. Just trying to work out why I've got no bandwidth to stream. Alright, now we're at 60. I can play at 60. Can't play at 900. So what's been going on? Yeah, everything alright? Work and life, generally. Gosh, just go to the teleport, thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Why am I playing this unbuilt team? Let's play a semi-built team instead. Have you? That's good. What videos are you doing? Right, let's start this. Because you were going to do your wishes, right? You started doing the wishes, didn't you? Excuse me. Jeez. Hope I'm not catching whatever my son's got. I can't change character. 999 ping. I might have to just not stream. I can't play. Like I can't even change character. I'm trying like 5 times. I'm 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can't change character. There we go. It's like up and down, up and down. I bet it's because my wife's like streaming Netflix in 4K and doing a video call at the same time or some shit upstairs. It's bound to be related to my wife's antics. Oh, go. I'm thinking about starting like narrating videos, but the problem with that is it takes so much time because I've got to write a script, then actually, you know, like record my voice and make it be the same length as the video is. You know what I mean? Edit them both down, and that's like a bit of work. And then I've got to actually have topics, and I don't know what to talk about because there's already enough people doing guides, you know, player guides and stuff. There's like millions of player guide videos. Excuse me, and everyone pretty much says the same thing. So there's no point in doing like character guide videos. I mean, there must be like sort of something. The problem with Genshin is it's such a big game that, you know, like anyone who's making content around it has probably, there's probably someone doing every kind of topic that you could think of with Genshin. Oh, this ping is just annoying me, man. I cannot play like this. It's Kaching, your new toy, your new person, you're trying to character, you're trying to get good. I can't change character. You can hear it go bloop 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 bloop. I can't change character. Finally. Jesus. But I can't change character again. It's not making the noise now. I can't change character. The fuck? I can't do charge shots. That's funny. No, I don't think he does. He doesn't do things like lore and history and, you know, like all he does is gameplay stuff. He doesn't do things like theory crafting about the storyline, about characters, interactions, all of that kind of stuff. That's what I'm thinking about. There's no point in doing anything that X-Slice does, because that's what everyone's doing. And the thing with like doing character guide videos is you got to start doing that when the game comes out. And where we both started late, you know, like into Genshin, because those guys will probably have been playing since the beta, you know, like in 2019 or 2018, whenever the beta was. And so they'll already have an established following of people that were following the game before we even knew about it. And then that, you know, like when, you know how YouTube algorithm works, either you have to like upload daily, but also the amount of subscribers you've got puts you higher at the list of search results. So they've already got a head start. Does Iox do that? I haven't watched this stuff for ages, but I haven't watched anyone's stuff for ages. I think I watched one of Sevi's videos the other day about, what was it about? Is Zhao still relevant? Something like that. And it was just like, again, do you know, just stuff you know, like if you play the game for any length of time, it's just, there's nothing really difficult about Genshin once you've been playing it for a few months. You kind of understand all the mechanics, and then it's very easy to sort of theory craft. And then also, remember, like we talked about previously, those guys have all got access to the media server. So, you know, like, oh, who was it? Someone made a video about the Al Haytham trailer, and they said, oh, and on the day he's released, I'll have a video at the time of his release, you know. So they've basically got access to the media server. They know the stuff that he can do. They know his strengths, his weaknesses. They just, under NDA, you know, they can't disclose it. So that gives them an extra head start in that regard. So I don't see the point in doing like character guides. What's the point? Who's going to watch them? You know, most of the people that are coming to my channel are players who've played for a little while at a time, who've already got knowledge about the game. I don't get like many new players coming to my stream, so it doesn't really seem worth doing character guides to me. I need to think of something like, yeah, I was thinking more about the lore of the land, like the history of stuff, come up with theories about what's happening, you know, in the story, the Archon quest, all this kind of stuff. I've seen a couple of it, like, there's this guy, Tevat Historia. I haven't watched his channel for ages, like months now, but he used to have things like that where it was maybe during the Cataclysm this happened or that happened, and they were quite interesting videos because he's done a lot of, like, you know, like reading the in-game books and understanding some of the history that perhaps we've just skipped over by clicking through it all. And I was thinking that sort of thing. I mean, it is going to be work as well, but either way it's work, doing a character guide or doing something like that. I think it's better to do something like that where, because there are a lot of nerds that play, you know, like who like the history and stuff. I like the history and stuff of Tevat, and because you see the lag there, because of my ping. I shot him and he still flew off and then exploded when he was up in the air. That bird. No, I haven't seen the Zhao trailer. Oh, you need crit damage on Kaching. Kaching. I like Kaching. She's my highest C, like, constellation character. She's my C4 Kaching. I'm just running around because I'm trying to wait for my ping to stabilize, but it just doesn't. It's just up and down, up and down. At least it's in the green now. Let's go. Yeah, I watched the Al Haytham trailer with a YouTube. I can't remember who it was, but you know, like when they were reviewing the trailer. Because even things like that, look, the YouTubers now are reviewing character trailers ahead of time. So that's like a niche thing that people have taken. That, you know, there's so many Genshin content creators now. Like this is what I was saying. Most angles are going to be covered, and I think to get viewers, you're gonna yeah, like I was saying, most players are not going to be coming to, say, like a relatively small channel to get character build advice and stuff, because you're a small channel. You know, we might be chatting rubbish, even though we're not. We might be chatting rubbish, so they'll go to the bigger channels. Yeah. Man, that's nice stats, isn't it? 99 crit rate, 198 crit damage. Let's go this way. I'm hoping my ping stays in the yellow. Don't go to the red again. I can play with it in the yellow. Oh no, it's going red again. That's probably because I was dropping really fast. Oh, it's the wrong account. I need those Julian chilies, but not on this account. I don't even look at my views because I've just got such a small channel. But then again, the only videos I make are like Art Conquest stuff these days. I suppose like next patch I'll make like a pulling for Alhaitham video that should hopefully get some views. I got quite a lot for my Yamiko video, like 300 and something views for pulling for Yamiko. I wonder if that's because it was a longer video, you know, like I lost my 50-50 and then had to go to guarantee. So it's a bit more interesting than a 5-minute video of just winning the 50-50, and because that's the agony, right, that everyone goes through in Genshin, of like losing the 50-50 and then seeing how long it takes to win the guarantee. So that was a good idea from you, making the pulling videos, because those are quite short as well and you don't need to narrate them. So like a lot of random people can just jump on, watch them, and you know, be done with them fairly quickly. Yeah, I don't hold a lot of weight with total views, because I don't I don't go to the analytics page, because I'm such a small channel. There's no point in me analyzing figures or anything, right? What's the point? Perhaps if you know, I got over 1k subscribers, and then I could start get my AdSense account going again. Because years ago, like, you didn't need 1,000 subscribers to have an AdSense account from Google and make a bit of money. And I had made a bit of money before from my YouTube. It was literally a few pounds, right? Occasionally I'd get a few pounds, but it worked. But then a few years ago they changed it to you need 1k subs and a certain number of hours of your videos to be watched before you can monetize. Like, if I was monetized, then sure, I'd look at analytics and stuff, but now it's like, what's the point, right? There's no point. But so I don't really look at the analytics of stuff. But the reason I don't put much faith in total views is because I do this a lot on YouTube. You know, like, you might just tune into a video, seeing the thumbnail on something, and then start watching it, and there's something about it you don't like. You might not like the host, like me. You might not like, I don't know, the format of the video. I mean, I had one guy that came on the stream, he didn't like the little heads on the top and the bottom of my stream, you know, because I've got ultra wide monitor. So everyone's got a kind of little quirk they don't like. One guy didn't like how big my text window is, like, you know, like here, because my text quite big, my chat window. So like, there's lots of things different people will dislike, and then they'll switch off kind of straight away. I think like YouTube, the YouTube analytics will show you all of that stuff, but what's the point? And looking at it, like I was saying, like, we're small channels, I don't see the point of that. So like with that Yamiko video where I had 320 something views, I reckon probably about 150 to 200 views were people just tuning in quickly and then skipping off to the next video. Do you know what I mean? And so because of that, I don't put much weight in views. As for me, like, I'd like to get more subscribers, and then I can monetize. And then if I'm monetized, then I've got more incentive to actually put more time into actually making videos, proper videos where I narrate them and stuff and have a script. But it's a double-edged sword, isn't it? You've got to do one to get to the other. And if the one you you do might not pan out. So you could potentially waste a lot of time making videos and your channel might not pan out, and then you've just lost time, and you know how it is, time is money. You little weasel thief. Can I not hit him? Oh, lol. Oh, it's because my ping, I bet. At 999 again. 10 months! Congratulations! Oh god, that took a long time to kill that weasel thief. Yeah, but again, I think that format only gets more views for established creators, because then you know what you're getting from that creator. You know, like, I like Braxophone, right? And Alhaitham gets released, and you've got all of like Xli, Xiox, Alhaitham, Mtash, all of them, right? They've got their videos up, and it's all the same thing. Like you said, there's a build video, and then there's guide, and then there's a showcase at the end, and they all do the same thing. So, well, I suppose Mtash doesn't do that anymore. I don't know. I haven't watched his shit for ages, but the point is they're all doing the same thing. So you're going, and they're all going to pretty much say the same thing, right? So then it comes down to preference of which presenter you like, or which, you know, like layout of the video, editing, information, how it's displayed on the screen, all of that kind of stuff comes into play. And there's already so many of them, and they're all bigger, that they'll get the results on YouTube, you know, when people search for them. The smaller channels won't. And that's putting a lot of work in for potentially no payoff. And this is what I was saying before about time versus reward. You know, like if you're going to put that much effort in, and then in 6 months you've still a low subscription rate, I don't see the point in it. That was a sneaky weasel thief. Man, he knew about using the ping to his advantage. Alright, the dailies are done. Let's go and do some ley lines. Oh, I can't even teleport. There we go. Yeah, if I had like say like a few thousand subs, then I would do those sorts of videos that you're saying, where you do the pulling and then the building and then the showcase at the end. That would be viable, because that would probably take about, like, for me, about a week or so to do it all, because I you know, I don't spend on the bundles where you get crystals and hero wits and all that shit, so it'd take me a bit longer to do that. But yeah, if I had enough subs, a few thousand subs, I would do those sorts of videos, because it'd be worthwhile. But having only like 300 odd, it's just not worth the amount of time that it would take me, and the amount of time I've actually got that I can spare, you know, in my life. My priorities are, you know, my kid is only going to be like 3 years old once in his life, so I've got to prioritize where would I put my time, what's more valuable. It's very different if you're like one of those big content creators and you got like 200k subs or something like that, you know, 500k subs, then of course you're going to do your best with videos, because you're not only getting a good amount of money, but you're established now. You can do that as your entire career. Your channel's just sorted, and you should only go from strength to strength, unless, you know, you do a Kanye West or something like that, or a Andrew Tate. Yeah, same here, bro. Same, you know, like you've seen in my Archon videos, there's actually no editing in those. What there is OBS lets you pause the recording. So I could like be running through here, and then my kid calls me, and I can just stop, hit pause on OBS, go and deal with his stuff, come back, continue recording, and, you know, it's in the same place. And so it might look like there's editing, but it's not editing. It's just I've paused OBS and I've gone off, and all I do is just like stop the video right at the end of the quest, and then that's it. Crit damage, I think. Let's see. She's crit something. It's crit something. I think it's crit damage. Let's take her up a level. We can find out. Oh no, we're not going to find out from one level. I think it's crit damage. I'm pretty sure it's crit damage. She's got like 97% crit damage. Weapons only giving 20% crit rate. Artifacts, yeah, like she's 20%. She definitely ascends on crit damage because she's only getting 20 from the circlet, and none of her other pieces have got a lot of crit damage. Like just a handful here and there. Yeah, it's definitely crit damage. I think that's why Verity's a crit rate weapon. I think it's a crit rate weapon, isn't it? Kagura's Verity. I can't remember. Alright, what are we doing? Ley lines. I mean, it's definitely going to be crit damage. Her artifacts are like so little, so I'm not going to take them off. Look, 6. You could just do the math. 6, 5, so that's 11, 15, 22, so make it about 23 from that. Add to that, like that's about 40 something, and she's got 19 total. And the weapon's solar pearl, so there's no crit damage on that. It's definitely she's ascending on crit damage. Like total max would have been 30% from her artifacts, and that's not even. It's more like 25% from artifacts, so it's definitely crit damage. I knew it was one of the crits. Wait a second. Let's take everything off. That's the best way, just to be sure, like you said. But I don't want to take everything off, then I'm not going to be able to find things. This is why I don't like taking things off. Remove. We'll take a weapon off as well. That'll tell us. Definitely. You can take that. Alright, what you got now? Yeah, I mean 50%. No, it can't be. That's like normal, isn't it? So it's, what is it? Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's normal. 50% crit damage is normal. It must be crit rate. You're right. Because that's normal. We normally start at 50%, don't we, on crit damage? Yeah, it must be crit rate. Because if Verity's crit damage, then it'll be crit rate. Yeah. That's a good thing we checked. Well, for you, I don't care. It doesn't bother me either way. Alright, let's put her stuff back on. Oh man, this is where I'm going to have problems finding all her pieces. This is why I don't like taking stuff off that aren't fully enhanced. Gilded Dreams, was it that? It must be, yeah, that. Yeah, it's definitely crit rate. Everyone starts with 50 crit damage. Equip. Is it this? That must have been off. There's that. Alright, I need to find your goblet. Where is it? Electro. Yeah, it was that, wasn't it? It was a green one. Okay, I think she's back to normal. Let's have a look. I just need the weapon. Oh no, she got the weapon. Wait, something's amiss here. Oh, I'm more crit rate now. No, wait a second, I've put something wrong on. How have I got more crit rate? Yeah, the goblet is good. It was definitely this, because it was a green one. But how have I got more crit rate? What have I put the wrong... I'm not sure if attack sands is right for her, because I'm still playing around with her. You know, I don't really like looking at guides when I've got a character. I'd rather just sort of mess around with what I've got. Have we got... I wonder if EM would be good. I don't think it would it? Because she might need ER on her with 90 burst cost. But again, well, I'm not playing her yet. I'm sort of in play. I'm playing Tignari now, as you can see. I'm trying to get used to playing him. He's not built very well either. But his artifacts are all plussed up. I quite enjoy how he's playing. I'm quite enjoying it. Yeah, these are all plus 20. Base talents are 888, whereas Yamiko's only got one talent at 8, so I'm going to focus on 999ing his talents first. then I'm going to start playing Yamiko. Oh, they're the right stats. Alright, thanks, Sam. I thought I had 57 crit rate for some reason. Hello, Robbie. How are you? Let's go and do this. Well, at least my ping is a bit better now. No, I say that and it's just jumping up to 120. I'm going to just turn my bitrate back up a bit because this seems to have stabilised now. I would like to have her weapon, Sam, but obviously on this account I'm Welkin only now, so it's a bit difficult, especially when I'm trying to save for Eula. But yeah, I wouldn't mind having Verity because I think it's a good catalyst. But you know, like, it's funny, I go for weapons that generally would be good on most characters, and then I just leave the weapon on like the character the weapon's made for. So I don't know why I bother going for like weapons that are good on everyone. I should just go for weapons that I like or for characters that I like. But yeah, on this account we definitely can't go for weapons like, you know, like, and definitely get them. It's either like I get it first try or I don't have it. Like with a Missplit, I got really lucky, you know, like first try, no epitomized path. That was probably the best weapon like I've had on this account. What other weapons have we got here? I don't think we've got like a lot. Oh yeah, I got lucky on this as well, didn't I? This staff. Yeah, I got that first time. That was from standard banner. That we got it first time. That was from standard banner or maybe losing. That was from losing for Nilau's weapon, but I didn't mind because obviously, you know, it's Jade Cutter with HP. And that was from standard banner. So yeah, the weapons I've got here, like half of them are from standard banner. One's from losing on the epitomized path and 2 are from winning. That's quite a good ratio actually. So I've only wished on the weapon banner 3 times and won 2 out of 3. It's alright.
Time to act.
The thing that, you know, like Sam, we were talking about Yamiko, what I noticed, well, again, I got to build her properly because her artifacts aren't built. I feel a bit like I'm judging prematurely. She seems a bit... Okay, what it is I think I don't like about her is when you lay those turrets down, she can get like knocked back, like interrupted quite easily, and then that breaks the chain of laying the 3 down, and you can get knocked back quite a lot, kind of like how the Wanderer can if he doesn't have a shield, or what's the other guy's name? God, I forgot his name. Sino. Like they get knocked around quite a lot, and I'm guessing Hydro's like that as well. Though I haven't really tested him out properly, and that's been putting me off, sort of playing her. And you get locked into. Let me change to her. You get locked into a path. Like it's not a very long path, but you press the activate button, then she goes forward, then lays the turret, and you can't do anything while you're in that animation going across, just waiting for it to be deployed. And that can lead to you getting knocked around a bit. But, you know, I'm not sure. I still have to wait till she's built a bit better to have a proper opinion on it. Because I thought I didn't like Tignari at first. I thought he was a bit rubbish. And then as he got built, I started enjoying him. And the same with the Wanderer. So, you know, I don't think I can give a proper opinion until I've got the characters built there. That floaty thing, you're stuck on that path. You can angle it by changing your camera, you know, angle to dictate where it goes, but you're still going along that set line. And as you sure she got hit once during it. I can go bam, I can go bam, I go bam. Right, they didn't attack during me doing it there, but yeah, you just get hit during it. I'm doing alright, thanks Robbie. How are you? How's your Saturday going? 91224, very nice. Let's go. I think we've got one more we can do. Yeah, I would probably argue the same for like proper content. Obviously not for overworld stuff, but for
To act.
proper content. I would think the same would be, but
Emerge.
I'll have to do further
Right here.
testing once I've got a little bit built. So that's the problem with me, you know, like characters I don't actually have a like interest in. Like I didn't really want the Miko. That's why she's on this account. I just don't really care about like building them quickly and learning the nuances of their characters. I'm quite happy to just do whatever with them. No, we've finished. We don't want that. Don't want to waste resin. That's good. You've had good luck with your artifacts. What am I doing? I need to level someone up. Not you. You? No, we need Onikabutos. And I really don't feel like running around in a Zuma looking for them. You? Can we level you up? We could level you up and we could ascend you. If we've got enough of these. Okay, that's good. Very nice, Sam. I haven't done anything with artifacts for like weeks now on both accounts. I might have done like 1 or 2 runs here or there, you know, where I've had a bit of resin left over, and I'll go to the domain with the Wanderers set, Desert Pavilion, and whatever the other one's called. I forget the names, but. Yeah, I haven't done artifacts because I've just had characters on both accounts, so it's constantly been like character essential materials, weapon essential materials, you know, like bosses and farming, and that's been my game for the last, I don't know, 3 weeks, maybe more. And on my main account that's going to continue, and on this account is going to continue because I've still got a backlog of characters here. And on my main account we're going to get El Hytham soon, and it makes me wonder when I'm going to have time to farm out the Wanderer's artifact set for him instead of just putting him in VV like I've got him now. I don't think that domain's going to be good for me. I get bad drops in there. Thus far I've got bad drops in there. Let's see this dude. I need you to make me some blue stones, please, my friend. The stones of blueness. Oh, mate, that's all we can have. Alright, so... what is survey? I can't be bothered doing survey today. BP remind, check it. What to do with my resin? It's a good question. Let's think. Yeah, I think this team, I reckon Fischl would probably be better than Cookie. But then we've got no healing and no shielding. That's the issue. For Overworld, you know, like you can get away with healing. But I guess I would probably... Because if you put Zhongli in and you drop Nahida, then it just becomes a taser team. And you'd probably be better off like putting Sucrose in and just dodging around a lot. But that's hard with Yomiko because of what we discussed. I don't know, I've got to play around with her teams and see. Kaching. Do I have... Yeah, I've got Kaching here. I was going to say, do I have Kaching on this account? Yeah, we do. She got Black Sword. Unenhanced artifacts. Like 2+20s. See nothing. Talon's 667. Yeah, because I stopped building her when I got Cynos. Do you know they're basically the same? Alright, resin. Let me see what we got to do. Because Haijo got this Witzes that needs dealing with. That's going to be tomorrow, so not that. Farazan has got a level 90 R5 bow, fair enough. You're Chi-Chi, man. You're one away, right, from C6 Chi-Chi? I think. Nilu. The problem I've got with these three now, because I've been leveling them up at the same rate, like Yamiko, Tignari, and Nilu have all been built at roughly the same time, is a lack of boss drops. And unfortunately, Yamiko needs Shogun drops. Tignari, for some reason, Tignari needs Shogun drops. Same Shogun drop as Yamiko. And Nero needs Shogun drops. Again, like two Sumeru characters need Shogun drops. It's like, what? And I have like 0 drops from Shogun because I didn't do bosses for months on this account as well. So this is my bottleneck with these three. With Nahida, I still can't get to Scaramouche. So she's stuck at 6, but she's fine. She does what I needed to do. Haijo's, I can't ascend him yet because I need Kabuto's and Farazan. Oh, we can do you now, actually. 2 of those crystals. What about your talents? Ooh. Oh, we've got to send her first. Alright, let's make 2 of those wind crystals. Oh, these. Alright, Farazan, where are you? Give me the blue wish. Thank you. We need the triangle. See, I could do that. This is what I do, like, most of the time I'm just doing bosses. Yeah, I will do the triangle. Hopefully we can do one run and done would be nice. Crap, more issues. Alright, let's just go and do the boss. I don't really mind, Sam, thanks. But I don't really like mind. I'm alright with Nahida being where she is. What was I doing? Oh yeah, the triangle boss. Yeah, I mean, I just don't mind. Because I don't use her on field in this account. She just literally just does her E and gets off field. Occasionally does her burst. And it's perfectly adequate. Yeah, I should have done one more ley line. I still wasn't thinking.